Their loyalty was mine after I gained financial freedom. Chao Lei thought to herself, I thought Long Jinghan held a pretty high position in Shen Yuan's heart. It turns out she is just like me, also at the bottom of the food chain. If even the bottom gets 100,000 for shopping, then how much does the main girl get? So the startup base is just an entry ticket. If you want more, you have to put in more effort. Long Jinghan dropped her bag, and Chao Lei asked, Why did you bring such a big bag? It is stuffed full. What is all that? Long Jinghan suddenly rushed to grab it and said, Hey, do not. Chao Lei looked inside the bag and thought to herself, Darn it. That little camisole, is that not way too revealing? This is far too embarrassing. And there are traps too. Compared to these, my cosplay outfits are kindergarten level. She was struck by massive shock. Chao Lei thought, 3 full sets. Even for fun, did she really need to bring this many? Long Jinghan and Chao Lei sat down on the $1 million couch, and Chao Lei asked, Sister, is this how you usually please Shen Yuan? Long Jinghan replied coldly, Do not touch my stuff. She put everything back into her bag. Chao Lei said, Tisk, tisk. Is Shen Yuan really that picky? Does he need 3 outfits for him to choose from? Long Jinghan said, You will understand later. Chao Lei thought to herself, with Shen Yuan playing like this, can his body even handle it? So many tricks every day. It sounds like he might be willing but not able. Long Jinghan recalled her first encounter with Shen Yuan and blushed as she said, You will know later, she thought to herself. I am not sure whether Shen Yuan can handle it, but I definitely cannot. Chao Lei widened her mouth in shock and said, Sister, we are supposed to be comrades fighting together, and you are just... At that moment, Shen Yuan walked in and said, What sisters? What comrades? I only joined a few minutes later, and you are already this close? Long Jinghan hurriedly put her things back into her bag. Chao Lei covered for her and said, Why are we not sisters? Have you not watched Empresses in the palace? The concubines all call each other sister. Shen Yuan replied, Give it a rest. I am not the emperor. Chao Lei said, You live better than an emperor. Long Jinghan asked softly, Shen Yuan, shall we go to the room? Shen Yuan sat down and said, No rush. Come help me with a massage first. Long Jinghan hesitated briefly, then said, Okay. Chao Lei added, Then I will go use the restroom. Shen Yuan asked casually, How is the startup base going lately? As Long Jinghan began massaging his shoulders, she replied, The progress is fairly smooth. Yan Song and Mo Jin Wang's first 40% of the startup funds have already been transferred. They are preparing now. But summer break is coming, so they definitely cannot open before then. Shen Yuan nodded. That is fine, as long as they are pushing seriously. Long Jinghan lowered her voice. Shen Yuan, she is still here. Shen Yuan pulled her closer, making her blush. I know. Do you mind? Long Jinghan thought to herself. That question has 2 meanings. First, do I mind being affectionate in front of Chao Lei? Second, do I mind sharing Shen Yuan with her? Could I refuse Shen Yuan? Of course not. But, this is far too embarrassing, Shen Yuan said calmly. It is fine. Do not worry. I will not force anyone. He gave her a quick, light kiss and drew her onto his lap. Long Jinghan let out a soft sound, Chao Lei returned from the restroom and said, Shen Yuan, then tonight let us eat. She froze mid-sentence and thought, Hey, it is not even night yet. So impatient, and I am still here. Do you take me for invisible? A few minutes passed. Chao Lei stood stiffly, like a statue, watching Shen Yuan and Long Jinghan sitting close together on the couch, speaking softly to each other. Finally, she sat down in frustration and thought, We are all at the bottom anyway. Why should I be the one to avoid it? I am not leaving. Shen Yuan looked at her and said, Did I not book you a room? Why are you still here? Chao Lei turned her face away and said irritably, So what? The view is better here. I am sitting here, Shen Yuan thought to himself. Her stubborn streak has kicked in. Interesting. The fish has bitten the hook. Time for the final push. He said aloud, Stop getting in the way. This room is for Long Jinghan. You go to the other one. Chao Lei stared at him in shock and thought, Huh? Me? In the way? Suddenly she reached out, grabbed Shen Yuan's face and kissed him. Long Jinghan widened her eyes and thought, So bold. 2 minutes later, Chao Lei finally pulled back, breathing lightly. Am I still in the way now? She thought to herself. We are all girls at the bottom of Shen Yuan's food chain. There is no need to be polite. Whoever makes him happier gets more. You can kiss him right in front of me. Why can I not? Shen Yuan thought, So not in the way has to reach this level. Long Jinghan covered her mouth, blushing deeply, and thought, It was just a kiss. How did it get to this point? If she can do this with Shen Yuan, then what about me? Together? She shook her head slightly in disbelief. No. Being alone with Shen Yuan is one thing, but with the third person, absolutely not. This was the first time she had seen such a scene in real life, and from such close range. Chao Lei's bottom line was already this low. Does that mean I have to lower mine too? Chao Lei said aloud. All right. She is still here. Shen Yuan glanced back and said, Jing'an, go wait in the inner room. Long Jing'an replied softly, Chao Lei hesitated and said, Shen Yuan, I do not want to stay here. Shen Yuan asked, then shall we go to the bedroom and let Jing'an wait here? Chao Lei shook her head. That is not what I mean. Shen Yuan asked calmly, then what do you mean? Chao Lei looked down, her face red. Shen Yuan thought to himself, 3 people in one suite like this is extremely rare. It will be hard to create another chance later. They need to get used to it. That way, next time we go out together, it will be much easier. He said decisively, you go wait outside. He then carried Chao Lei toward the bedroom. Chao Lei murmured nervously, Shen Yuan, please be gentle. Long Jing'an was left alone in the living room. She thought to herself, Shen Yuan obviously brought me here today. Chao Lei insisted on tagging along and started stirring things up first. Shen Yuan only accepted passively. I should be the heroine. I cannot just sit and wait. Since Chao Lei has already gone this far, why should I be shy? After a moment of hesitation, she made up her mind, changed clothes, and walked toward the bedroom door. She took a deep breath and said softly, Shen Yuan, is it my turn now? Shen Yuan paused and replied, oh. He looked up, clearly surprised. Shen Yuan thought to himself, it looks like Long Jing'an has finally crossed that line in her heart. Thank you all so much for the continued support, my amazing OtakuGo viewers. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I've just created a new channel called OtakuGo Compilations. It's where I'll be uploading longer full-format videos so you can enjoy the content continuously without any interruptions. Please make sure to subscribe to OtakuGo Compilations and keep supporting the community. And as always, don't forget to leave a like, comment below, and share your thoughts. It really helps boost the analytics and keeps both channels growing. Once again, thank you for being part of the OtakuGo family. See you all in the next video.